And I do like the coin play pickups really good too. Oh, he's doing fine. I'm keep our eyes peeled here. This Jug is...
He can just abuse his versatile anytime that the comes up a little bit too far, just easy nuke. Magic damage all once quick.
I like the way this is starting out for maybe. Although the Slark is not getting farm, you do have maybe up to 12 last already. Everywhere else that's going pretty well. Oh, rolling forward, no such luck. Great telekinesis out from the Rubik to get the pounce off as well. Earth has pretty much no way of getting out of here. Maybe he can deny himself. I know he can't. Boulder smash on a 3, but then the Rubik just hits him once and gets the kill. This first blood going for the Rubik, so...
I think they're trying to open the Centaur stomping them. I'm surprised they didn't come out, but... That's good for the Slark for sure, considering he just TP'd the top lane and then walked all the way bottom again. He really needed as much gold and advantages he could get.
3 CS, not good. Getting involved in a kill, pretty good. Play the assist, no kill, but still, he will be involved and he'll be down bottom now. Be able to farm up a little bit more. Against that Rider currently should have some support help coming out. The Rubik's going to be there grabbing a bounty rune. Back towards mid, it is 17 last hits for maybe to the 9 of the Juggernaut.
This man's an action machine.
Yeah, he's pretty
This is actually incredible. And it looks like he's rushing a super fast hood pre-boots as well.
Yeah, they did this.
It'll be interesting.
Super did this in the last series.
It'll work
hood, it was really
well against the spin at least. So minimum he can stand in the lane longer. But really all the damage from home K, it's all magic much. Or what, Omni Slash, right clicks from Jug and Ale. That's about it.
Yeah, that's I was a big fan of it last time they played it with Super and LGD Forever Young, and I'm gonna like it now for maybe. Again, who's just having a heck of a lane. The AM on the other side of the map is doing pretty well as well. 17 last hits. The Jug 13 is trying to stand there, and the Bat Rider 12 doing it for himself.
Again, the TP's to dodge, going back top again.
How's he getting farm,
man?
Like at all?
I mean, he spent 100 on TP so far, for sure.
And like you talked about, walk all the way down bottom when he rotated again. He's rotated 3 times. With a TP once, just walking.
Ooh, they almost killed our spirit ball. He actually might die. Oh, I think so. Maybe more.
Yeah, they got him. He tried to TP out.
Dude, that's the worst. When you try to TP but they die, and then you can't leave and actually respawn.
Yeah, I was actually just gonna say that.
And lane rotation again. Change to the top lane.
I actually can't keep up with this. It's like music.
At some point, you just fight him. Right? Alright. Kill him. Just start killing him.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have 4 mans yet.
Well, he might die. He does have mana to get out, but they're blocking the pounce, and Dark Pack's gonna go. He's trying to dodge, and they get off the kinetic field as well. They might get and they're gonna bring it down to telekinesis is there from the Rubik. They turn it around. That's a kill. The AM overextends too much. I thought that was looking good for the Dire, but it's just too much damage coming out and right from the Rubik.
Yeah, that was perfect time to rotate from him. And he had an arcane rune. Hell yeah. Doesn't even cost him all mana.
Easy.
But a huge level 4 in Slark now. And 12 left. That's what he needs. And he's actually not that far behind the AM. Despite all of this, only 200 gold behind. I'll take 1 good rotation when somebody gets a little overly aggressive and the whole lane stage is shut down.
You gain a kill, there's a kill because the AM goes down. Very important.
Maybe mid because he's got 3 points in reactive armor. Like, he been killed. He's got a regen and a soul ring.
The Jug's just taking whatever farm he can at this point in time. He's not trying to fight maybe.
It's just amazing how much you can abuse with good mechanics here. Like, Timbersaw is just so fast, or maybe that is.
He is crushing
can actually just abuse this Jug.
He's gonna go for the kill. Great lift. They have enough to pick up the spin. They're gonna come through. They've got where ready to go. Can he get behind the tree line in time? Chakram, nicely done. Maybe cuts him off blades at the end. They'll bring him down. Rotation too late from the Bat Rider She, as well as from the Earth Spirit. So
he died well. It does get nuke and gonna.
It's telekinesis too.
I mean, these rotations are absolutely dominant, and it didn't even take that much bait. Just Ruglyph, that guaranteed a kill. Stalker was just a little bit of guaranteed. And they're not splitting these rotations. They're focusing so much on swapping their lanes based on what LGD is doing, but they're also not rotating. I guess Disruptor can't gank though, that's the issue. Like maybe sitting mid with a cloak and all of this regen and reactive armor means that those supports can't easily rotate. They have the TP. Whereas LGD's heroes can just bounce between the lanes, walk between any of them, and there's a kill possibility.
I mean, it's just like 1 lift, as you saw. With at least another... I mean, with a lot of these heroes, you can just get a kill with 1 lift and some good damage coming out, especially with Maybe, as you saw. Level 7, currently at 1,000 gold. His cloak, his hood is just about done. and 43 hits as well on top of his kill that he just secured. He's doing really well for himself. Still, Slark is trying to catch up. He's actually doing pretty good CS in comparison to the anti-mage now. We talked about 21 versus 28. He has an Iron Talent. He's getting back into the game. It's going to be some time, obviously. Meanwhile, top lane, Burrow Strike, Epicenter getting channeled. Void, Silence is up, and the anti-mage, QD is going to fall.
And the whole game has changed now. Aim's died twice. He doesn't even smoke shield. He's level 4 at 7 minutes.
I think there's going to lose another one. There can go underneath the tower. It is not looking good for Keen again. Give him that shield on Stark. Will get it done with the last right click. And that's 2 heroes dead. Keen does not have a kill on the board yet. It's only 7 minutes in. It's 6-0 at this point in time. Aim will walk up, pounce away. Dark Pack rolling boulder. Nicely dodged. There's the stun, but Dark Pack perfectly timed. 5 stick charges. They have Omni Slash. They cannot get in range. This kill is not happening, and Aim knows it.
That was really close. So nice gank. It's clear that LGD is just the better heroes to put together little ganks. I mean, pretty much 4 of their heroes are all capable of intersecting some way to get a kill. Whereas on EHOME side, they have a lot of things to do and a lot of items to get before they're going to be useful. The Rider on anti-mage especially, he's actually just at level 5.
Oh,
and it's 8 minutes, and he's the carry. Like,
is under attack.
The Slark too, but the Slark at least is, well, we already talked about him.
And he can farm faster without items, where anti-mage is fairly reliant on it. Just a couple points in impact and an Iron Talent, this guy can kill neutral creeps. And needs like regen, battle fear, something like that.
They're gonna go for an attempted kill on the Sand King. He just Burrow Strikes away. They have lasso up. They did. He just didn't get off time before the Burrow Strike. How important?
He might punish him.
Yeah, he's in trouble. Chakram's gonna hit. Here comes Maybe. He's doing enough damage on his own, essentially, to get this as a solo kill. Simmer Chain back up. He does dodge it swiftly, but there's the Burrow Strike to secure it for the Sand King. QD has a blink, but it's level 1. He's keeping out Chakram. If it was there, they could hit the lift from the Rubik, but just a little bit off. And Maybe is continuing to assert his dominance in the game.
And made GPs all the way back to the fountain again. Like, just not farming. Again, same issue.
Yeah.
LGD they are losing their bot tower, and my predictions wrong. I'm upset, but they're not getting that much out of their heroes. Juggernaut's got 44 last hits. He's pretty happy, but the game's really behind. He's not supposed to be this far behind in net worth. And they've got pure damage on LGD as well. That makes it even harder.
All they need is one good silencer lift coming out from the Rubik or the Night Stalker.
Maybe it could die top. We'll see.
Firefly is up, meanwhile the Rubik's getting chased down. There's the lasso, Maybe in trouble. He does have that hook, and he's already used stick charges, Timber Chain away. It might not be big enough. It looks like he will fall. Chakram is up. That's a huge kill for the Batrider. They get the Juggernaut involved as well. But here comes the Burrow Strike. There's the Void. Silence is up as well. Do they have enough damage? Not without that Timber Saw. Not enough damage to bring down the Juggernaut there.
Yeah, maybe they could have gone for an FP center, but by the time the Sons might have been able to survive. So. No kill there, and maybe it does finally drop, especially with net worth being what it was. It was a huge kill there for EHOME, so maybe finally overextending himself a little too much.
Not able to snowball any further, not until he respawn anyway. Still top of the net worth. Juggernaut is starting to catch up, and the Batrider's getting up as well. On the other side, it's going to go through. There's the Blade Fury, and it's a wasted epi. Burrow Strike not there in time. As you can see, the Juggernaut might get stunned. He does have the healing ward. He's going to get it right-click dead. Fade Bolt coming through. No more lift. I don't think they can get this kill. They're going to have to turn back. They're going to go on the other side.
Fine.
They just leave. They say, nope, go for it. They didn't have a man on the Rubik, and he was on Kuluk for a lot of his abilities.
Jungling continuing his lifestyle. Except he actually also goes in. Normally we only see 2 of the 3 items. Going all over for the early game items.
I'm down. He's got back up. He can start. Would you like to start contributing it, Slark, or do you just keep farming? I mean, you talked about the early Aquila pickup. But...
It's really about you pump into your and then you move. Yeah. So this roster of LGD is plenty strong by itself. They've got frontliners, they've got multiple types of tables. Damage. I don't think he has to fight. He can just push, kind of similar to what AM's doing, try to get himself the Shadow Blade, and he comes as action. So.
Magnetized, Static Storm, not on the mark. Blade Fury, do they get the glimpse back? That is on the mark at the very least. Maybe get the stick up. He's already used his hooded fine. Omni slashes through. Maybe he's still alive, but just barely. Chuck him on point. Still not enough damage at this point. Silence on the thinking. No Burrow out available. One more right click or magnetize. Everybody is so damn low, and it looks like they might able to get out. The last magnetized hit will take down another and get a double kill for that Earth Spirit. Yes, they do keep maybe alive. They've lost 2 and gained nothing out of it. EHOME Keen fighting again and getting a good 2-man pickup there.
Yeah, that's a really good pick. With from Disruptor, there's still a magic damage. I'm surprised can't die here. Once you get a bit more HP, maybe that will. With just the hood alone, they just actually have damage. Fast levels on Earth are the most important things to happen there. Because if they didn't get level 6 for that fight, absolutely would have LGD running.
Yeah, pretty good magnetized to start things off. Even with a missed Static Storm, they did have the damage at the end, obviously on Baby, but even with the missed Static Storm, they're still able to do enough damage to bring these 2 heroes down. If they hit the Static Storm immediately on Maybe, he's dead there.
Well, it's really the last ticks. I checked numbers the other day, and the amount of damage Static Storm does is huge, and most of the probably something like 50% come in the last couple ticks. So even though they missed the first couple ticks in the last few just completely cut through the barrier and guaranteed that their other nukes would be effective. So good invasion here by LGD as well. If they set up a ward over here, this would also be good.
Yeah, they'll put one on the Uber Cliff, pretty common spot. They have any more? They do have one more on the Rubik, nothing on the Sand King, nothing on the Night Stalker.
We'll see if they break this.
Ooh, this smoke is close. No vision up in the jungle for the Dire team with the exception of around that medium camp. They do see that maybe is top. They're staying something on the right side here. Will they walk in his trap? EHOME. This is a trap. They've actually spotted out the Rubik first. It's time to back away. Rolling Boulder maybe just dodges it narrowly. He actually timber chains through. There's going to be a nice like three. The chakra coming through. They're still alive, but barely. Meanwhile, the Static Storm is falling behind Rubik. It's going to work. Down. It's going to be 4. The Void comes out from XC. They clean house. Wow, that burrow strike into the stolen Static Storm from the Rubik. That was something else.
That was amazing. Totally right. That burrow strike changed everything. It's guaranteed that Jug's not able to escape the fight by doing damage. It's just him running. And either way, that was just really greedy for EHOME to try to take that fight. I mean, they smoked, they sat mid for a little bit, and then they walked where they assumed their opponents were. And then blind initiated using both Rolling Boulder and Boulder Smash. Like, of course your opponents are going to have wards set up there. When they do like that, good to have a better initiation unless you have a perfect start to the fight somehow, or they show themselves like, there's just no way that fight was going to go well for EHOME. I just don't agree with the way they started it.
They got a little ahead of themselves. They spotted out a hero top, walked into the jungle, they saw another one, and they didn't back away. They went further in. And then that initiation from the Sand King, that was some stuff. Without a Blink Dagger, mind you, he's sitting on 1,300 gold.
Sometimes you just see heroes when you stun them, that's how it works. Will anti-match die?
It looks like he might. Dark Pack's on cooldown. He is going to blink into the tree line very close. TP's out. Meanwhile, mid-gang coming through. Telekinesis on Sheed. Blinked in. Somehow the Rubik stops the lasso. Again, this Bat Rider just can't find the initiation. That's tough.
Hard life, man.
That is real hard. That's some impressive Rubik play, by the way, if you can do that. I didn't see it on camera, but it must have been pretty quick.
Well, at least you have zero vision. That's the part.
Yes.
Rubik lifestyle, man. You gotta worry about his ping. Maybe if this was like a NA region, there'd be some issues depending on the team playing. This game.
No ping issues here.
0 ping. It's a cross server.
Exactly.
I'm just happy that this game. Yeah, I was watching these games live on replays last couple days. The Dota TV spectate, it's actually unwatchable.
It's been good for me. I had to reconnect once last game, but other than that, it's been fine. I've had no issues whatsoever. We're in the future, and EHOME right now is trying to find at least some pressure on tier 1 tower. Maybe he's out front, still 1,000 gold. He's been stuck on that for a bit, but he's still top in the net worth. They could find a couple more kills with that point booster.
I think it's a real time to sell your Promans and get the point booster.
Yes.
And that much HP, every bit of HP that you get once you have something defensive like a hood is gonna just do so much more. And I guess Proman Shield you can make a similar argument, but surely the burst survivability against magic is what's really important here.
QD will pick up the Claymore. Broadsword not there, so no Battle Fury.
They're smoking. Slark does have a blade, by the way.
Yes, this is
Well, it
going to
might
be
be.
a fight right now. They're about to get lasso. They do get the kinetic shield. Good for strike. Static storm on top coming through. History as well. Now in trouble with the Sanking. They will lose the Night Stalker. They will lose the Sanking. It is time to get out. They want more. She no lasso getting destroyed by that blade trade and going to work with the Shadow Blade. He might still be in trouble. He's got the Shadow Dance on the backside. Maybe coming in, flips back and aim. Pops Shadow Dance coming through. He wants more blood. Earth Spirit earning up, trying to dodge as much as he possibly can. Rubik, let's come through. There's the Chakra. Blade Fury's up. Can he get both of these kills? They're so low. He's got the damage ready to go. He's got the Shiver Chain in. No Roy Death available. They will TP out the Juggernaut. He's able to get away. It is a 3-for-2 trade. And they will at least get the Earth Spirit away as well. So EHOME does get the better end of the trade, and they get a lot of gold out of it, but it was closer than I think they anticipated.
Yeah, the perfect for them. They walked right into the Nightstalker, right in the Burrow Strike tanking, caused issues because it gave a perfect 2-man Static Storm. So behind that, that's the best they could do so for them. That'll allow them to get a lot. Making like have could be just something that EHOME would love to have. They have decent wards right now. I like some of the places spotting pathways, the dire junk, but that a plague. They're I don't know. They won't be able to do movements like look. One.
They went one right after the other. They've got Lasso back up in 3. They have Blink Dagger ready to go. Who will they find this time?
Okay.
Head and bottom.
I mean, it's cool doing. They're cool. Although they won't have on. Either.
Where did they smoke? They didn't smoke under this ward, did they? I don't think they did.
It was way close to the do there.
I think it was like here where smoked.
It might have been on that position.
It might have been close. Yeah, look at where they're sitting.
Sark. Yeah, he's waiting high ground to break it, and then Shadow Blade or Pounce or something. The ward down there. We'll see the. They see Sand King now for sure. This is a hard fight to take though. Like Anti-Mage doesn't even have a close by tower to TP to.
I think LGD knows something. Is that they've this ward here might have seen somebody go back the hill. I'm not sure. Either way, they're playing very cautiously. The Bloodstone is up, by the way, for Timbersaw. That's huge.
Yep. So now he's actually almost in it. Maybe another armor item if he's really happy, especially because of Omni. It's still one thing that he really has to worry about, depending on how many reactive stacks he has.
Shiva's Guard next for maybe.
Possible. He might also want to go typical Lotus Orb stuff because there's silences on the enemy team. But won't stop up Static Storm, obviously. But Geomagnetic Rip could be a good thing to join. And Anti-Mage doing the smart thing, maximizing farm, going to the enemy side of the map where his opponents aren't going to be split pushing that way. He can't just sit on the map endlessly and wait for kinds of things.
So the Battle Fury is done now. 18 minutes in. It's a bit late, obviously. The Anti-Mage not having the greatest game in the world, at least the greatest start. Obviously, can still come back. We know how well an Anti-Mage can farm. But LGD putting the pressure on the Tier 2 tower in that top lane. Meanwhile, mid, getting pushed in. EHOME setting up for a potential team fight. They've got that Great Observer Ward behind the Tier 1 tower. The Glyph will go. Looks like it's a pincer move. They're going to come in from mid with aim. The creep wave might have spotted them. Everybody's backing away from EHOME. They don't want to get caught, and they're going to head into the enemy jungle.
Yeah, they're just playing it very reactionary. The top lane all the way in, pressure the mid lane, that's to force LGD to move over. Now they have to take good position. This is a really good position, by the way. And they grab a Knight. Oh, it's daytime as well. There's a little bit of time till night.
Yeah, they're going to find the Sand King. He is in trouble. They plan to get the Pick Storm onto 2, and they will bring both of them down. Sand King as well as the Rubik falling be away from the Juggernaut. Everybody, with the exception of the Disruptor, he's the martyr. But it is still a 2-for-1 trade in the end.
And it really saved there. I mean, I thought maybe could have kept fighting, but did low Static Storm and Lasso. So they even killed Timber. That's kind of the issue that EHOME's running into now, is that Timber's actually getting too tanky. That's actually quite incredible that they were able to kill him in the first place, but 2 kills and they're out. It makes sense. If you're losing and you take a kill advantage like this, and you only lose 1 support, absolutely worth it. So if they can keep making movements like this, they can get back in this game, and eventually it will be formed enough to super contribute to these team fights.
I mean, not only do they get the kills, they get out, and the mid wave is pushing in, so the Jug can find farm, the AM can find farm pretty much anywhere. They're starting to get more and more net worth going their way. They're still behind, obviously, but it's a consistent 4,000 lead for LGD. It was going up and up at one point. Now it's plateaued after these last couple of fights.
That's a great sign considering how the laning stage went.
Yeah. I was really concerned that EHOME were going to just have another one of the games they had in the last series and just kind of tilt and not be able to get out of the laning phase. And
but they've been moving around really well, honestly. Just the way that their last few fights have gone in terms of how they've been using their skills has been the biggest thing. Just a little static storm catching 2 heroes. Every time that happens, it changes so much. So they're even farming the map really well too. They've been doing tons of like 4-man consistently around the map, and now they just are taking little bursts of farm. Now they feel closer in terms of network. And that's one of the nice things about their play here, is that it may force LGD to play a little bit more defensively.
Boots would travel up forward. Timbersaw, look the way it's pushed out. Kind of sitting in a lull right now. Slark waiting for his BKB, I think, before they decide to fight. He also has a gem was picked up by XZ, Night Stalker. His Venom Scepter has not yet been started. He died only twice. He's actually been involved in 8 kills, but he hasn't earned, and obviously buying the gem is a big money sink for the Night Stalker.
Away with us, obviously. Just he's already really Rubik going for a 4-staff first, country scene. It would be nice to save somebody before they get lassoed.
I'm down. They're in. She is, but maybe spotting she, but no initiation. Maybe walking up, and it looks like they want to put pressure on now. We'll try to take this tier tower. It's been the last tier 2 of the game for EHOME. They'll continue to split push with the anti-mage down bottom. His Manta style coming in soon. Is a yacht shot right now. But no defense on this tier 2 tower, not yet anyway. Might just give it away, it looks like.
Let's so there's that
they're setting up. There's the glyph. They can jump in with the force blink lasso if they want to go for it. They get the last. Oh, there's the lift. Beautifully timed, but there is the static storm. On top of the Timbersaw, he's still doing okay for now. Bounces up for Earthquake's ready to go. Meanwhile, lasso, they stole it. The Rubik stole the lasso. Still not enough. Will end up falling. It is right now a 1-for-0 exchange. Ain't looking to go back. BKB is still there. Another 3-man. 4-man for Earthquake, actually. And in comes Maybe. They bring down one. Can they get more? Are they only going to get 1 kill out of that 4-man Burrow Strike? Wow. That was nuts.
I mean, I thought that over as soon as you done 4 people, your team was like, all right, I guess we can go back and grab one more.
Maybe like he did so much damage, but it just wasn't enough to actually that next kill on the Earth Spirit.
And that's the word. Like so much. So that he look back able to turn. But if the force comes, there can on flash. Sure, and throw him down. Little timber. Rubik lifting down.
Oh, she in trouble. One more right click and aim. Actually got the guard back up perfectly. The silence comes through, and he actually didn't get the rolling or the boulder. The boulder down, so he actually does get. He does get out. He does TP away. He actually comes back. I think the Slark. That was kind of awkward. Meanwhile, on either side, AM. He's fine, blinking away. Just gonna farm casually. Lift is up. Timber Chain needs to be careful. Is another blink. Glimpse back. It was coming in from the disruptor. Not. I thought it might have been the Rubik, but he's the one to steal blink.
Yeah, it's could blink in, but it was so great to reflect on flashes as well. And still in the lanes, but in the lane, definitely are cool that the EHOME can kill the lanes to a certain point. Like I feel close to lane, but it's right now very difficult for AM to fight those because
they're setting up with a Burrow Strike, followed up by the lift. Do they have enough damage to Fable? They need the silence. The blink is there in time. XZ just didn't quite have the position. It was very close to that silence. This anti-mage is nearly dodging ganks left and right.
Yeah, because they'll not move very far to do this, so they can just keep both the mid and the bot lane pushed out right now. Like the Roshan advantage, that and confirm the whole top map. And he ditched in and and then occasionally put it. So ERL gets to once in a while they'll get put lane, but then at least where he has to like be in a ding.
Oh, he's gonna get avoided. Oh, he got out. XZ wasn't there in time with the void. I thought he was gonna get it for sure.
Yeah, first up.
Aim is going to find a solo kill. Looking for a second. He blocks it. It's the last one. BKB still on. Here comes the Timber Saw as well. And the Timber Juggernaut's going to back away. Still with the Blade Fury and Lee Slash at the ready. Meanwhile, on the other side, he does bring down the Earth Spirit and finishes him off. Both supports end up falling. And that's good. That easy fix.
Yeah, that's what looks here. Like, well, they have great. They have pretty slim new advantage as well. Their next time, it's so tough. EHOME now. They can't, but I can't.
Every time he goes somewhere, he's just getting jumped on. You're going to see it again. The epicenter's about to come. The burrow strike, and now the jump in, another blink and a lift, and this time they get it done. Down for 61 seconds. He literally cannot go to a lift without taking some sort of damage or dying.
That's smart. Like, better for him to blink through the jungle to get to jump. That would be the safe. If you would get there, and LG's not allowed to do.
Yeah, that blink steal is absurd. This Sand King and Rubik are playing very well. Very, very well.
And the great thing about their draft is that it takes is 2 heroes with their skills, and they can come with any other core. And get except beat some. I guess, but Sand King plus Rubik, and then either Zarka or the that's gank. So it was impossible for you, unless they have one on their spirit, but they don't feel comfortable fighting anymore, and that's the issue. DK Clark, also in that particular region, basically need anti. They need to do a Pain Sable on with an Slash and maybe a Mana Void. That's how they can get kills. And they're feeling it.
They will go for the smoke, as you mentioned. The BKB up for the Juggernaut. He's not smoked up. It's flying currently. Blink. Lasso is there. Pulls back. They finally get it. Static Storm on top. Maybe some trouble. Sound still up on the Sand King. Throw strike on his side. They might lose the Sand King, but they have vision. They finally drop the sentry down. They bring down the Sand King. Not enough to be able to get that Sandstorm off. Meanwhile, XC, as well as AIM, there's the telekinesis. Comes back. Aim up to the BKB. Looks toe-to-toe. No Omni slash AIM. Might be losing this battle. They drop a sentry down. He's in trouble, but here comes maybe. Coming back again. About to bring down the Earth Spirit, and he will. They will lose the Juggernaut's BP. He's backing off Kinetic Field to cover the retreat. 2-for-1 exchange it, and comes back in and gets a third. Picking up a double kill for Maybe. And they're on the doorstep trying to take the Tier tower. And Maybe backs as well. Now he's going in further. Blade Fury is up and ready to go for the Jug, but Maybe is just the bodyguard for the rest of his team. It's Lincoln Spear is now done. The Glyph will go, but hurt. Fight for LGD.
It looked big, especially with the Sand King blink in the. He frustrated like that's first dying that absolutely. You can scare last in the first place that happened, or at least lost the bat right.
Can I get anything off this? Maybe Timber. He's tanky. Lincoln Spear's gonna go. He pops lines as well. Might want to go back in. Probably not. You have the Sand King coming back. He's looking in from mid. He's like, I'm out of here. Farm? Farm?
They know where he's going.
Are they actually? They're gonna go for this. Do you know? He is. Some idea. He's maybe.
And he just into the just read everything. No. Either. From it.
He's doing what you suggested. He's blinking through the trees to survive. He's got a wave. They know he's there. They saw him with that range creep. Yeah, I think he's dead. So he's got my. So you're right. Good call. Forgot that he just picked. Oh, he's still dead. He'd be good if done now. And they got the Orchid as well.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna farm finally. I'm gonna farm. I'm gonna creep wave or two.
Like the best thing I've ever seen.
They are firing on all cylinders. Sadly, AIM does not have a basher.
I think you just want
to give me your SD shift stacks, please.
Eagle's on.
Give me your agility. Yeah, he's got some agility. Some extra agility.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Over man. Way left, you know.
And break. They have break as well. This AIM's gonna die even quicker. Level 2 spell shield. See you later.
Crit.
Dead. Is mate dead. That's the dominating spree taken by the Slark.
Slark he's as fast as maybe.
First 5 minutes, he moved 3 times. One of those was walking between top and bottom, which, by the way, takes a pretty long time. The Slark no boots. And they're going to try to take their back rush instead of their 3 instead of full rack. Maybe he's going to get the last force back into the get in there. And he's in. I don't know if it just don't nothing. The burst strike comes in behind yours. Spirit. Maybe it's fine. I would do well for maybe half that. And your base is gone, by the way.
Dude, he's 3 per second.
How do you kill that guy? I don't do. We'll take another set of racks, and at this point, it just not seeing that EHOME have it. And in fact, they will call GG. Like you said, one of the most impressive AM shutting down performance as you'll see from a team, and Subway was pretty on LGD.
He's 0-5 in 1. Relentless. The stage was a little, but all of a sudden they just pushed all Slark lane as far away, and then they just bounced between it. It's both the off team. From beginning. So after that, it was just central out farm and start going.
Yeah, that was something else to watch. There was a bit of time, EHOME looking like they were going to take it back. LGD come in, they shut it down again. They should take away all the access points. LGD will take their first victory in this series. It is a best of 3, so EHOME. They've got one last chance to even up this series and push the game number 3. It's 3.